Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Colin Chong, Everton Stadium Director, has done a piece on the Everton website setting out some of the plans for the Bramley-Moore Stadium development, talking about his role, talking about what things will take place once Everton do actually leave L4. Some of the stuff that he said today, he said that the club is still in talks with investors about the funding for the stadium. Liverpool City Council remains one of those options, but Everton are talking to a number of investors, and what will happen is Everton will choose the best one for them. And you're just looking now and thinking, you know, a while ago it seemed like it was only the LCC, Everton will find another funding, but now you're looking and thinking, is there a better deal out there for Everton? It'll be a pity for the city, because you know the excess money, the profit that they would have made, 7 million a year, will go a long way into the coffers here on Merseyside. But there's been opposition from certain sections of this city, shall we say, and that, you know, Everton might look and just think it's not worth it, we'll go with a different investor. And if that's the case, it will be a pity for Liverpool City Council, who have, you know, obviously agree to put this money up. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in terms of that investment. I mean, Mr. Usmanov's got 600 million lying around, so who knows if it's him. But obviously what's clear is Everton will make the best decision for them now. So we'll have to watch this space, what happens with that. He said that still no decision yet on the capacity. They're listening to market experts. They're aware that the fans want it to be as big as it can be. They're going to look at the footprint of the site and all of that. You know, let's hope it's as big as it can be, because we only get one opportunity to do this. Nothing can be added on to the site once it's done, so we have to get it right. Let's hope we do get it right. What that capacity may be, I don't know, but I'm hoping it's not smaller than about 58,000. I hope it's 60, because then you're future-proofing the club. But we'll have to wait and see, obviously. We still remain on target for 22-23 season. That's the club's plans anyway. August 2022, Everton hope to kick off in the new stadium at Bramley-Moore Dock. Obviously, that's subject to things running smoothly, as we've seen at Tottenham Hotspur. You can't always guarantee that, but hopefully there's enough time for Everton to get that right. And obviously this is all increased with the news, you know, this week that Farhad Moshiri had increased his stakeholding in Everton as well. So it's good, some good positive news coming out of the club as well. The direction of the club obviously going forward. Said the planning application will go in as soon as possible. It's going to be a thorough planning application. Every box ticks so that when it goes in, there can be no grey areas. So that's good. Fans will continue to be consulted with as we go forward in time. And then he also spoke about the legacy of L4, making sure that there's a consultation there with the local residents about what we actually leave behind in L4. Because it's important that, you know, we keep that link with that community. I mean, you know, we care about the residents there as much as a club probably can do. We've seen an example across the city of not so good communications and you know, trying to do things just to make sure they got the best deal. Well, we're trying to leave a legacy at L4, and obviously we've got the hub there and the Everton Free School, and hopefully the new mental health centre thing will be there as well. So, you know, really trying to ensure that Everton are well represented in L4. Obviously, we've been there for so long. Yeah, and that's basically it from Colin Chong. It was a good piece, and I think obviously look out for the stadium website, because that's going to happen very soon as well, and we'll be able to, hopefully we'll get a bit more meat on the bones there. Hopefully Dan Mice will get some of his drawings up, and there'll be a regular dialogue taking place on that website, because I think that's what we all need as fans, and I think it's good if the club can address that. Away from that, not really much else going on as players return obviously from international duty. It's been a good week for some of the international blues. Obviously Richarlison took all the headlines, Jordan Pickford played for England again. You know, the 4 of our lads played for the under-21s, and then Dominic Calvert-Lewin came on and got injured, so he looks very doubtful, I would say, for West Ham on Sunday. But young Fraser Hornby, 5 goals in 2 games for Scotland under-21, so a fantastic international break for him. And Shane Lavery also scored as well on international duty for Ireland. So good for those players. Kevin Campbell has been talking about Cenk Tosun and said if we give him the service, he will score the goals. And that is correct. That he said that Tosun will, if we get the supply line right, he'll thrive on it. So really it's a case of us trying to get Cenk some chances so he can get off the mark. Let's hope he does so with a hat-trick on Sunday. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? And just quickly on Sunday, obviously Marco Silva hasn't addressed the media. I think that's tomorrow with regards to the West Ham game. But it looks like, according to all, a few reports, Bernard may be in line for his Goodison Park debut at the weekend. So let's hope that the news coming out of Finch Farm and Marco Silva is that Bernard is fit and in line. Let's hope Theo Walcott's fit. And that's about it for the news. So, check out the videos we've done this week. The match preview for West Ham United is out now. I've done a little tactics thing for our Patreon viewers. Check that out, a preview for West Ham. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It only takes a minute. If you want more videos, get over to Patreon, and there's lots out there. The debate for the greatest midfield of the Premier League era is also available to watch now. Thanks very much for watching. See you later.